What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have a product review with over 15 products laid out here, and stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to be doing a update on my EcoFlow Delta Pro, and I'm going to do a full review on it today in this video. So let's get right into it. All right guys, also we're going to be going over this Yeti bucket today in this video, which is pretty cool. So if you're interested in a Yeti bucket, we'll be talking about that a little bit. But for starters, I have all of these products from Maxshine, and I have on my phone an in-depth review of all the specs on the products and how much they cost and a little description of each product. So for starters, we're gonna go over their foam cannon. This is called a modern foam cannon, and it's going for about $69.99 right now, guys. But we're gonna get into why it costs so much and everything about a modern foam cannon compared to like an older school foam cannon. So let's open this bad boy up. So just to give you guys some description on this is it's a 1 liter bottle, and the bottle diameter is about 4.5 inches, and it has a 1/4 quick release connect on it, and it has a 1.25 millimeter orifice size. It comes with some it comes with a bunch of extra O-rings. So for this one, let me get a little closer so I can show you guys the design. The metal they use on this is fantastic, you guys. I mean, just the best type of metal material that you can use for a foam cannon. A lot of these different materials will rust really easily. So as far as the modern foam cannon goes, they've came a long way. They've started making them clear, so almost all of the modern foam cannons on the market right now are going to be clear, and they're all going to have a big wide mouth like that. So it's pretty much comes down to the bottle size. Like the MTM, it has a very tiny hole, so that's they've done away with that, guys, so they're not doing that anymore. So this is basically the sexiest foam cannon that you can get as far as design goes right now. It's pretty sick. So I'm excited to use this. I have the original Maxshine foam cannon, which they still sell those. They're a big wide mouth too, but it's a little stubbier container and it's not clear. And I think they use like brass or copper for the fittings. So these fittings are chrome plated. All right, so moving on from the Snowmaster Foam Cannon V2. I hope you guys like this. I have 3 foam cannons now. I have the original MTM with the gray bottle that has a tiny little stout, and then I have the original Maxshine. Now I have the modern one, which I'll be using fairly soon. I already know it's gonna work great. Everything by Maxshine works great. They have great products. If you were to come up with maybe 5 or 10 detailing brands in America or around the world, Maxshine is going to be in the top 10. So they're very competitive. They've made their mark in the detailing industry. So I strongly encourage you guys to go on Maxshine.com if you're just collecting supplies, if you're establishing a mobile detailing business, if you're starting to build your business up. You definitely want to use them as a resource of a company that could help supply some of the different tools and accessories that you're going to need to operate your company. So moving forward, we have the Foam and Wash 2-in-1 system by Maxshine. And what this is, it's a stainless steel design that makes switching more efficient, prevents losing accessories, and enhances your cleaning productivity. Stainless steel Thing's beautiful, guys. So you would just basically clip in your foam cannon, and it doesn't really sit like that. It just kind of sits to the side like that. And you have your little stainless steel nozzle set, which we'll look into of how it looks like when you put your nozzle on. So you have your price point of $69.99 for your bottle, and then for this little gadget here, they are selling it for $45.99. The dimensions is it's approximately 11 inches long, it's 3 inches thick, and the diameters are about 1.5 inches. Next is the premium washer nozzle tips, and they have 15 degree, 25 degree, 40 degree, and they have nozzle guards on them to prevent scratching the paint. They're made from stainless steel. They have a 1/4 quick connect on them. These nozzle tips are built to last and will elevate your car washing experience. Stainless steel nozzle is encased in a plastic shielding from accidental contact with your car's bodywork. For a pack of 3 is $32.99. And here is the little kit it comes with. You got 3 nozzles in here. The orange one is 40 degree. The blue one is 25 degree. And the red one is 15. And if you were to get this set up here, this is how it would look. So the next we have a Maxshine organizer, and the organizer is for the foam cannon nozzle tip holders. It's a powder coated with rhino liner with brass connects, 1/4 quick connects, male and female. And I'll show you guys how that looks. So you have your system here, and it has holes up top and 3 connects. You can put your nozzle tips there. And then you can connect your accessories to this. So this is a relatively new product that they sold out of. Sometimes some of their products are sold out. This one, guys, I don't know the price to it right now. All of these products are new releases. So they were newly released. I was one of the first person to get a box of these things to share with you guys. So some of them, they're trying to get the logistics together to get them out to you guys. So you might have to double check the website to see what's available and what's not. I know last time I checked this little 2-in-1 system, it was a little difficult to find as well. Another thing that I'm going to be introducing to my setup is this 2-in-1 system, which I will be using it very regularly. And I want to show you guys what it will look like when it's hooked up to the gun. Sometimes I receive these products from the companies, and it takes me a while to do a review on it because I'm backlogged with all kinds of work. But like the most exciting thing is when I actually put them into operation. So had this for a few months, I still have not put it into operation. But once I put them into operation, they're basically used until, you know, they fail or until I get something new, I guess. So here's my current tip. It's a rubber tip by MTM, but I like these ones. They're nice and they're color matching, and so that's how it looks. You got your different modes. You press this little button here. There's a little lever here that flips it from this to this, whatever you want. You want to foam, or do you want to do the spray? Here's the foam, switch it, spray, foam, switch. Super easy. Excited for this one. All right, let's get back into the review. All right, guys, so now we have your heavy duty stainless steel mat organizer. So this is a heavy duty stainless steel floor mat clamp, which is a versatile mounting options. Has a robust spring to hold even the heaviest of mats. It's rust free. It's made from stainless steel. It has a molded plastic grip that provides a strong hold without damaging the mat. By hanging up your mat, it makes it easier and faster and less physically demanding. By the time you start using one of these, you'll ask yourself why you didn't do it sooner. Add this to your mobile unit or garage setup to make your setup more impressive. They are $17.99 each. So I have two, and I've been using this lately. I could mount it to my table. I've been using this as a table for cleaning mats. I have some space in the van, so who knows where I'm going to mount them, but I think I'm going to do it because they can be used for so many things. You can mount towels. I mean, you could hang towels with it. You can hang mats. So this is what it looks like. It has these holes in the back so you can mount them, whether you want to do it horizontally or vertically. It's a big, thick plastic roller. So that's that for the clamps, guys. Maxshine makes some really cool metal fabricated, customized products for your setup. They have all kinds of crazy shelves and bottle holders and just like crazy computer cut, really nice steel and different types of, all of them are rhino lined and powder coated and stuff like that. Okay guys, so next we're gonna be going over these two brushes. This is a scrub brush for like tires or carpet, and this is a pet hair removal tool. And I'll just read the description I wrote about these real quick. So we have a heavy duty tire and carpet scrub brush. It has stiff nylon bristles, easily scrub away dirt, great and easy to hold, soft handle, comes with a small or large design. The large one is extremely heavy duty and looks completely different from this one. This one is $10.99, but they are both the same price. Pet removal brush, made from silicone, attracts and removes buried hair with static electricity. Easy grip handle, built-in bumper, prevents scratches. Definitely a must-have for pet hair removal. This one is $14.99. Here is what it looks like. If you guys haven't used a brush like this, I strongly suggest try it because it has this easy to grip handle and you could really get in some aggressive strokes. I have some brushes that I've bought. I don't know if you guys heard of this brand. It's called OXO, I think, OXO. They sell brushes to clean kitchens and stuff. You can get it at like Target or Walmart, but I have some cool brushes that I bought back then that was just to clean the kitchens that turned into one of my best brushes that I have in the van. So you'll notice over time you're gonna really need some brushes around. It's just part of cleaning. So some of your best brushes you might just buy at Walmart. You don't necessarily have to get a Maxshine brush, but this, I would definitely recommend something similar to this design. And here is a Maxshine pet hair removal tool. Again, really nice handle. And as far as the material, it feels really quality, guys. Like, this thing feels durable, built to last, like strong, heavy duty silicone brushes. And it has a little thing here too, so you could, like, you know, scoop it into a pile with this edge. So 2-in-1 brush here. Okay, next, guys, we have this leather ceramic coating and we have leather cleaner. So this is kind of a combo duo set real quick, so I'm gonna go over both of them at once. Leather ceramic coating, 60 ml bottle, safeguards the interior from dirt, oil, grime, and spills. It also has a UV protection and prevents fading and cracking, makes cleaning easier as liquids just bead up and can be wiped away. It's a 12-month protection for $74.99. And the surface prep is $14.99. So here is a leather cleaner that you can prep the surface with. Also, here is another prep surface type. All right, guys, the camera overheated, so I put it over here in the shade, and I'm gonna finish the review real quick right here. So where I left off was the leather coating right here. So this is what it looks like. Comes with a little instructions. You have your big bottle. This is a 60 ml. You probably do a couple cars with that for sure. And you have your applicator pad. There's gloves in here. There's even a towel and probably a couple other things. It's a nice little kit, leather ceramic coating. And if you guys buy any of their bottles from the website, they will mail it out like this with a cap, but they will include little triggers in the box too, so you can probably reuse these bottles. You have the triggers, you can fill other things up with it. And lastly, I got this a while back. I still haven't used it. If you go on Maxshine's website, oh, by the way, guys, all of these products you can get 15% off by using my discount code WAD15. So you can go shopping on there, collect a few items, and at the end when you check out, see if you can save the 15%. It'll help out. So if you guys do notice while you're on there and you look at their ceramic coatings, they have a select collection of ceramic coatings, and this one made their selection. It's made by Maxshine. It's called Graphene Max. So I don't know if you guys have done any research on ceramic coating, but if you notice, graphene is becoming a competitive product in the ceramic coating world. So this one is called Graphene Max Ceramic Coating, and graphene has been known to be one of the most durable type of coatings. So for this bottle, it's going for $139.99, but it comes with the big bottle. It's the 60 ml. And if you guys know about ceramic coating bottles, they come in the 30 ml and the 60. So you want to try and get yourself a 60, and it comes with your gloves and your applicator and all that stuff. There's 2 applicators in here. So I'm excited to be using this pretty soon. Well, that's it for all the product review. Let's get over and do the EcoFlow review and then close out the video. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to show you guys this Yeti bucket. I know quite a few detailers that are using the Yeti bucket. It's becoming more and more popular, more of a detailer's choice, more of a premium choice. I personally bought a Chemical Guys bucket, and it's been doing fine for me, but I know a lot of guys really get into buckets. They buy the little shirt for it that has the pockets. They get rollers and they just dress the bucket all up. They really get into it. This was a gift for me, so I had the opportunity to get into the Yeti buckets. They come in 10 different colors, so you can just search them up. There'll be a link. You just type in Yeti bucket, and they're $40 a piece, and they're basically advertised that it's the strongest bucket in the world. So out of all the buckets, these guys are the most durable, and it feels durable. I've never felt a bucket so rock solid. It literally feels like bulletproof. It's just rock hard. This one is the gray color, but like I said, they have 10 different colors, almost every color you can think of. And it has this really cool hexagon lid, and it's thick. It's literally like a bulletproof sheet of glass. That's how it feels almost. And they basically say you can do anything with this. You know, you can fill it up with beers, you can put food in there, use it for fishing, and it's food safe. So this is a 5-gallon bucket, and it has this cool strap on it. Like this strap I like it better than the metal straps, I guess, on the other buckets. Nylon strap with a thick plastic handle that kind of feeds both ways. And I'll read the description and then we'll move on. So it says it's super strong build. It's a workhorse and impact resistant, 3 times as thick as the standard bucket and virtually indestructible. It's a heavy hauler. The handle is built and designed for easy hauling and comfortable carrying. There's no load this handle can't handle. So if you guys ever had a handle break on you on one of the regular buckets, this one supposedly is going to be ultra strong. It has a barefoot non-slipping ring. This thing is what they're talking about. It's like a big, thick, soft rubber here. And it says this is no free range bucket. When you sit it down, it stays put, no slipping, no sliding, and it's a non-marking material. And the last part is, it says it has anchor point tie down slots. So I see some slots here and stuff like that, and the purpose for that is to secure your bucket to the back of your ATV, your truck, or your boat to keep it snug and secure. So you have little hooks that you can hook things into. There's 2 right here, a couple on the side. There's a hole right here, so if you put some sponges inside, they can breathe through the hole. Like, you know, sometimes we put wet sponges and it gets mildewy and it smells in there because there's no air to breathe. Well, with this little vent, it's probably could breathe and dry a little bit easier. All right, guys, so I moved into the shade. Hopefully I can complete this last portion of the video without the camera overheating again, because it is really, really hot over here. So the EcoFlow is sitting right over there, guys. It's sitting prettier than ever. I love it. It is literally built to perfection. I wish I would have bought it sooner. I wish I never would have bought gas. It's the solution to everything that we've been needing, you guys. I can run all of my machines at once. It loads plenty of power. It only takes a couple hours to charge. It's 3,600 watts. It's ultra quiet. It never breaks on me. It's never hard to pull start. It never takes multiple pulls to get it going. It never needs oil changes. It never needs to be filled up with gas, and it never is smelly or loud. So it's a lot of good out of it. So here are the stats. So when I plug in my Mighty or my steamer and I'm doing a deep clean, it does drain the energy pretty substantially. Maybe, you know, you have 100% and you use those machines for a couple hours, it could easily take like 20 to 30% off your battery. But on regular daily usage for just air compressor use, pressure washer use, vacuum use, I could literally use my setup for about an hour to 2 hours of using random equipment, very light use, and I'll only use about 5 to 10% of the battery. So if I have 100%, by the end of using all that stuff, I'll have about only 10% used, and I'll still be at like a 90%. So I kind of gauge it as 5 or 10%. So if I have 100%, usually I can get about 10 car washes, 10 details with 100%, because every time I use it, it barely uses about 10% of it. So to me, guys, 10 is a lot. 10 cars is good. That's like 10 days sometimes. It could be easily 2 weeks. And like I said, it doesn't take the full 10% sometimes. Sometimes it's only 5% because it's so incredibly efficient. When you use the pressure washer, it turns on and uses power to power the pressure washer. But the minute you release the trigger, it turns off. So it conserves gas, so it conserves electricity. A generator, I would say, is more wasteful, because say you use your pressure washer for 5 minutes to rinse a car, and then you release the pressure washer, you turn it off, the gas generator is still going. It's consistently going. So this thing is very conservative, and it's always turning off and saving power in between everything. So same with your vacuum. You vacuum a car, you turn off the vacuum, the EcoFlow automatically stops draining power. So it's really time efficient, and it saves a lot of time in that sense. And I'm telling you guys, one charge, I'm getting like 10 cars. The only thing is, it's really, really heavy, and it's like a freaking brick. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's 100 pounds. So it's really dangerous carrying it around. Wherever you carry it, it's going to put you at risk of an injury, back injury, ankle injury, knee injury. You can literally fuck yourself up carrying this thing around. And I have to carry it upstairs. So just lifting it out of the van onto the floor is dangerous. And then I carry it like 30 feet. So I roll it to the end of my stairwell, and from one stairwell is about 15 feet from start to finish. I pick it up, I have to walk up like 5 stairs, and then when I get to that platform, I have to do a twist and walk up another flight of stairs to get to my 2nd story apartment. So in combination, from the minute I pick it up all the way to the top to get in the door, I'm holding it for like 30 feet and walking up an incline. Very, very dangerous. One time I slipped, I on a step, and I dropped it, and it cracked a piece of metal casing on the bottom of it. And it's every time I'm walking up or down the steps with it, I'm like putting my life at risk, putting the unit at risk. So it's really crucial that if you're going to get this system, you probably are going to want to figure out how to set up the other system. Because right now I have an all-electric system, but I don't have a solar system. I don't have an alternator system. So once you buy the electric generator, you will probably have to invest in another system, which is time consuming and more money and stuff like that. So anyways, guys, to give you an idea of where to buy it, to finish the review, I will tell you there are a lot of guys selling them on Facebook Marketplace, and I don't know how they get them, but they're brand new in the box still, and they're usually like half price. Now, if you don't want to go on Facebook Marketplace, but there's a lot of them on there, so check and see. If you want to buy it cash, you can do it that way. Also, if you go to qvc.com, you can buy one and do a payment plan. They have like these easy payment plans. It's called like 5 easy payments, and every month they just take money out of your account and you pay it off in 5 payments. Costco has them, Costco.com. So you can compare to who has it cheapest. You can go to Amazon, Costco.com, QVC.com, or EcoFlow.com. Check all those platforms and see who has it for the cheapest. Right now, they are selling the EcoFlow Delta Pro. Still, you can buy it brand new, but they designed a new unit that's called the Delta Pro 3. It looks a lot more space age and modern and sleek, and it has about 400 more watts than this one, so it's like a 4,000 watt system, and it has a bigger battery and stuff, and it's a little more expensive because it's a brand new unit, and it's supposed to be replacing this one. So this one will be outdated, and this one will probably be not for sale anymore at some point, because that's the new model. But I personally got the Delta Pro 3. Thousands of detailers got the, I personally have the Delta Pro, and thousands of detailers have the Delta Pro, and they're doing fine. So if you guys don't want to spend the most money on the Delta Pro 3 and you just want to save some money and you get the older model, you know, that's still a huge viable choice. But you will be seeing a lot of detailers, new up and coming guys that are building their setups today as we speak. They will probably be getting the new one. So I already seen a guy in my last video. We did a video, it's basically the video is called Over 30 Setups. We did a video where we filmed over 30 setups at a van show, and there was a guy that had the Delta Pro 3 there. Anyways, guys, that's it for those deals on how to buy it. What else am I missing here? Oh, let me show you guys the unit, I guess. So here's the unit. I think it looks really cool with this 30 amp plug. I'd rather have this 30 amp plug going into a outlet box, a 2-gang outlet box, than using these little 20 amp plugs to plug in random machines. I hardly ever use these plugs. Everything is plugged into a box over here in the van. And this is how you turn this on. You press the on button, and then it'll beep. And then once that's on, you have to turn the AC on. So this turns on the unit and turns on these USB ports and a different charging capacity. But if you want to turn on the heavy duty stuff, you got to press another button. So now we press that button. Now it's drawing AC from the unit into my 30 amp plug. Now the unit is on, and I can go up here to my remote and turn my vacuum on. Okay, so the one thing to know about this is the unit is drawing power right now. Even though everything's off, it's still drawing power through this 30 amp plug, which will lower your percentage substantially quick. So I have mine to a timer, so if I forget to turn it off, it'll self time out within 30 minutes. So that's a cool feature because it turns it off for me. But if you don't want your thing to drain too quick, you better go over here and turn it off. And then to turn it off, you hold it, and now the whole unit is off. Also, another cool feature is it can be paired with an app. So you download the EcoFlow app, and you could go into an advanced setting feature and basically play around with the settings. One setting is you can basically put how much watts the unit will pull from your household plug. So when I take the unit into my apartment and I plug it in, I can set the setting of how much watts it's pulling from my apartment before it'll trip the breaker. So I think I have it set at 1,100 watts, and anything more, pulling that much more from my house will flip the breaker. So by doing that setting, it makes it charge faster. And I think it's set by factory to only pull like 600 watts from the house. So I basically upped it by like double, and it doesn't flip any breakers, and it charges conveniently fast. I'm not mad at all as how long it takes to charge. But other than that, it looks really, really cool. And I'm wondering where I'm gonna put this bucket, because I know a lot of you guys know that my other bucket was basically designed for my setup. And what I mean by that is I bought a 2-gallon bucket or a 3-gallon bucket, and it fits it underneath my steamer where I house my steamer and my generator. So there's really no way I can fit that anywhere. I have been putting it in here between my vacuum and my air compressor. There's a big shelf here, and it's been in there. All right, so in closing about the EcoFlow, because I know a lot of you guys are concerned about it, you want to know, does it have enough power? Does it last long enough? Is it gonna break? Is it gonna leave me stranded? Is it gonna not power all my equipment? Basically, guys, me and a lot of other guys, we've already done that work for you guys. No, it's not gonna fail you. It's only gonna make your detailing better. The only factor is where are you gonna charge it and how are you gonna justify the price for it? And I told you guys that it is very affordable if you want to buy it on Facebook Marketplace, okay? They're selling these guys brand new or sometimes even used, but you can find them really cheap. And if you don't want that, there's payment plans. If you don't want that, there's sales and discount codes on ecoflow.com. So there's basically no excuse if you're afraid to make the transition. It's just because you're afraid of change and you don't want to take the risks. I know, guys, you've been using generators, they haven't let you down, you've been doing it a long time. It's hard to do this unfamiliar new technology, but it's going to improve your business tenfold. It is the best thing ever. Now, the only thing is the systems to charge it. Let me explain that to you guys of how to charge it. So basically, in order to have it charging on your van as a solar mount setup, first you need a rack. You can design a couple little metal brackets and mount them to your roof, but most roofs have a pre-drilled rail system that you can buy from the manufacturer or from a third-party OEM type thing, where these rails are basically pre-made. You mount them to your van, and then from there you can secure the solar panels. And basically a van like this can fit anywhere from 3 panels to 4 panels. And the way the panels work is they have these universal plugs underneath the panel. You buy some wiring with it, and it's plug and play. They just connect like Legos, one after another. You plug them in with these wires, then you run that wire all the way down. And then most vans have these little satellite things, antennas. This is a satellite antenna for Sirius satellite. I'll probably never use that satellite. You can take this off, and they basically sell housing units that are specifically for solar panels. It's like a little booty like this with a hole, and it has a rubber grommet, and you can run your electrical through there. And then here is light, and you basically remove this light and you can bring the wires down and into your system here. That's how that works. And then the alternator looks like maybe like the size of an iPhone or something. It has some wires. You mount that to the side of your van. You run it through to your under your hood. You get it plugged into your electrical system on the van. So while the van is driving, it's charging. It puts out 400 watts, I think, or 600 watts. That's about how much wattage you need to charge it properly. So basically, if you use about 10% or 20% of your battery during a detail, the solar or the alternator will top that 10 or 20% really quick, really fast. You'll always have a topped off, fully charged battery. So just a big project to consider to get going with the EcoFlow, or you can just take it out like I do and charge it all the time. All right, guys, I hope this video helps some of you guys. And if you want to see more videos like this, please stay tuned to the channel. Check it out. We're going to be doing more product reviews, more setup interviews. I got a cool one coming soon, guys. So Please do me a favor, hit that like button before you close this video out, or check out the channel, watch another video, and subscribe. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.